Lynn came to us after a very active career of sports and work career that was very physical, where she was walking for the Postal Service, and she loved to bowl and was having problems with both knees. So when it started to affect her personal life as well as her work life, that's when we went ahead and started treating her. We always start with conservative measures, and we start out with simple things such as physical therapy, and eventually if those don't work or they stop working, that's when we talk about surgery. Ultimately, she ended up having one knee performed, and then a few years later the second knee did the same thing, and we tried it all over again, and she ended up having her second knee replaced. I love practicing in Mansfield Hospital for a lot of reasons. I was born and raised in the area. My grandfather used to work at General Motors. I used to work at the steel mill. I went to a local high school in the area, and it's always been my dream to come back and serve the people. The benefits of a full-service hospital are being studied more and more, and one thing we know for sure is that practice makes perfect. So what we're seeing is that the high-volume centers tend to have the best outcomes. So when Lynn was walking into the hospital for the second time, I knew that we had the highest quality program, and we have 5-star from Health Grades, which is an honor, and we are Joint Commission on Accreditation for knee and hip replacements. Preoperatively, our joint camp, as we call it, it helps with the process from day one through the last day of their recovery. And what we try to do with joint camp is explain to them what's going to happen before surgery, during surgery, and after surgery. And also we try to make sure that the patient and the family is completely ready for the experience that they're going to go through. We know one thing about the length of stay is that when the patient's in the hospital shorter, they do better. And right now we have 25% of our knee replacements go home the exact same day of the surgery, and about 40% of our hip replacements. And what this translates to is the patient having a quicker recovery period to the life that they sought out when they decided to have their joint replacement. It's always exciting when a patient gets back to what they love to do. Lynn was able to bowl after the first knee. To see the smile on her face, to be able to bowl, and to be able to see her score get back to what it was is wonderful. That's the most rewarding, is to see a patient achieve the goal that they sought to obtain. She's what makes me get up and go to work every day, and it was my honor to service her.